Hey, what's up everybody? Richard Jarrett, Cosmic Wonder, jumping on, giving everybody the big what's up. Hope everybody's been doing awesome. Amazing stuff going on day in, day out. Amazing to be a part of so many awesome things. If you guys are interested in any of that stuff, figuring out little life hacks, biohacking, making life easier here on Earth. Many ways of going about it, especially using social media and different sites to leverage and get in front of people that have the like-minded skill sets to bring about that change that we're seeing across the globe. It's a pharmaceutical nightmare. It's a banking nightmare for these powerful banking houses and pharmaceutical industry and just the big movers and shakers throughout history. All of it's a big threat to them because it's a big shift in power. If you hadn't noticed, since 2012 with these sites like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and also Alibaba, just so many different sites, Bitcoin, different things are examples of a big shift in wealth in a very fast amount of time, going directly to people that aren't associated with these banking cartels. Not to say they're not still hard at work and gaining a lot of momentum as well, but when you look at the overall shift over every country, every globe, within these villages that are all getting on now and teaming up, it's amazing. So it's awesome to be a part of and see it grow and continue every day in, day out, bringing forth light to the table and eradicate a lot of the darkness, because I can't stand to see people suffering. Can't stand to see anybody having a bad time. So that's why I always say, get at me if you're not having a good time, because I like to bring good times, smiles, and positive vibes to anyone, anywhere on this planet. And now we can do that, and I like sharing that with people. So, and I love seeing all the other people doing that in many different ways, especially in business, online business, creating multiple streams of income, because obviously that's going to make your time here on planet Earth a little easier as long as we operate under those systems. So while we're here, we can do that. And at the same time, with the basis of a lot of these online businesses, their products that are pharmaceutical nightmares, because once you get them in your life, they're going to eradicate a lot of these visits to the doctor or to this medical industry where it's out of control. And I know so many people that have been through it, a lot of people going through it now, and I hear their stories, I see it. So that's what drives me to do what I'm doing and counteract that, and try to wean people off those things. And really it all boils back to, like I said, a lot of these ancient texts, a lot of these writers throughout our history that were suppressed knew this, and their knowledge is a big threat to the establishment. And we're very fortunate to still have these books around, because throughout history these institutions were behind a lot of the purgings and burnings of the library. And still today, if you watch the ISIS movement destroying the text and the historical artifacts down in Iraq, the same people are behind it, and they stamp it with their name, ISIS. So wake up, guys. Really understand who are the movers and shakers, shed light on them, step away from their businesses, their products, and they ultimately are failing, and they are dropping. You can go across the board with all their corporations. The light's been shined on their secret meetings, the Bilderberg Group, the Council on Foreign Relations, Trilateral Commission, the Royal Institute of International Affairs. All of these were building blocks to build up this pyramidic structure for these banking cartel houses, which are truly the real criminals behind humanity and society. And they're the ones that fund governments and bring forth intelligence agencies to be counterproductive and create divisions within societies and structures, and ultimately disrupt them or destroy them or disable them. And when you study their secret wars throughout history, if you go to John Stockwell on YouTube, he lays it out there for you. And he's the highest ranking CIA officer under George Bush and Henry Kissinger to come out and really expose what has been going on. And when you follow the timeline and see it going on today, still today, He's vindicated. He wasn't lying. He was telling the truth, and he went really far. But there's many other examples. Bill Cooper, beheld the pale horse. He was a naval intelligence officer, murdered after 9/11, which on air 6 months prior described the whole event and how it was going to go down. And like I said, he's vindicated. But many other patriots, true patriots, Daniel Smoot, mentioned him before. You get his book for free. And then you also have Eustace Mullins, the head librarian of Congress. He's not with us now, but he did the Secrets of the Federal Reserve. And then you also have G. Edward Griffin, who did an excellent documentary, A World Without Cancer, but also A Creature from Jekyll Island, which is the study of the Federal Reserve as well. So it's good to get multiple writers, multiple authors, and you can piece together what's really been going down and really what's been sucked out of mainstream, your CBS, NBC, all these fraudulent, alphabetic names that are brought to us by these systems. And that's why they parade them, like the royal families and the Vatican, in a celebrity light because of their atrocious history on humanity and still their workings today, which are hidden behind a lot of the corporations and institutions that they founded and brought forth, along with powerful bloodline families. So it's good to shed light on all that and truly understand it. And it's frustrating for me. You get mad as hell, and that's what you're supposed to, because through that anger you can bring forth that change and power to step away from their institutions and their workings. Because as long as people continue to buy their products or show up to their institutions, they're going to continue on in their same negative way of thinking and doing business, which has been terrible, especially for families that have been affected. And a lot of people have been, whether it's been through cancer or any kind of diseases that have been encouraged by these companies, and also just the way of living. So anyway, guys, it's going to be a shift in that power. The more light's casted upon it, and more the masses step away from those institutions, you're going to see a better change come in. And so I'll be back at you. One love, guys.